Did you know that letting go could be the secret to unlocking everything you've ever dreamed of? Watch closely because in just a few minutes you'll discover how surrendering to the divine flow can manifest the impossible in your life. Let me ask you something. How often do you give yourself just 1 minute, a single minute, to align with the life you truly want? Most people spend hours worrying, doubting, or replaying old stories in their minds. But what if I told you that in just 60 seconds you could create a shift so powerful that even the impossible becomes possible? You see, the universe doesn't measure time, it measures energy. In 1 minute of focused, intentional energy, you can create more change than hours of scattered thoughts. The secret is to fully show up in that moment to bring your mind and heart into perfect alignment. First, you must have clarity. Close your eyes and see the outcome you desire. Feel it as though it's already here. If you want health, imagine yourself vibrant, thriving, full of life. If you desire success, see yourself standing in that success, embodying the confidence, the joy, the gratitude of already having it. And here's the key: don't just think it, feel it. Allow your heart to swell with gratitude as though the manifestation is already real. Gratitude is the signature of receivership. When you feel grateful for something, even before it has appeared, you're telling the quantum field it's already done. Now, here's where the magic happens. In that single minute, you step out of time. You leave behind the doubts, the fears, the conditions of your past. You become a creator. The brain and heart, working together, generate a coherent signal, like a beacon that attracts the very reality you desire. You don't need hours of meditation or months of practice. All you need is 1 moment of pure, focused energy. 1 minute where your intention is crystal clear, your emotions are elevated, and your awareness is fully present. Think about it. If you can dedicate 60 seconds of your day to this level of alignment, imagine what would happen if you did it twice or 3 times or more. The impossible begins to unfold because you are no longer bound by the old rules of cause and effect. You are operating from a higher level of consciousness. Focus is power. This simple yet profound truth holds the key to manifesting even the impossible in your life. Too often, we believe that meaningful change requires endless hours of effort or years of dedication, but the reality is far more liberating. In the same way that a laser's precision can cut through steel, your focused attention, even for a single minute, can begin to create profound shifts in your reality. This isn't just a motivational idea, it's rooted in science, human potential, and even spiritual truths. When you think about focus, consider the power of light. Sunlight warms your skin, but when concentrated through a magnifying glass, it can ignite a flame. This is what your mind can do when you bring intentional focus to a thought or desire. Your brain is not just a storage center for memories and ideas, it's a transmitter and receiver of energy. Every thought you think sends out a signal into the quantum field, a realm of infinite possibilities where all potential outcomes exist. The quality and clarity of that signal determine the results you attract. Now imagine the power of directing this focus for just 60 seconds. In a minute, your mind can hold a singular thought with extraordinary precision. When combined with an elevated emotion such as gratitude, love, or joy, you amplify this signal exponentially. This is because your heart, scientifically speaking, generates a magnetic field 5,000 times stronger than your brain's. When the brain and heart are in harmony, you create what is known as coherence, a state in which your entire being is aligned and broadcasting a clear intention into the field of creation. The Bible supports this concept of focus and alignment. In Proverbs 23:7, it says, "For as he thinks in his heart, so is he." This verse reminds us that what we dwell on internally becomes our external reality. In your thoughts and feelings shape not only how you perceive the world, but also the outcomes you experience. Focus, therefore, is not merely a mental exercise, it's a spiritual principle that aligns you with divine truth. Think about this: most people live their lives with their attention scattered across countless worries, regrets, and distractions. Their energy is divided, and as a result, they feel stuck, overwhelmed, or powerless. But what if, instead of allowing your mind to wander, you chose to direct your focus deliberately? When you dedicate even 1 minute to holding a clear vision of what you desire, you shift from being a victim of circumstances to a creator of reality. Let's take an example. Suppose you're praying for a breakthrough in your finances. Instead of repeating the same request and hoping for an external change, you decide to focus your energy differently. Close your eyes and for 1 minute, see yourself living in abundance. Imagine your debts paid off, your needs met, and your hands open to give generously. Feel the gratitude that comes with this vision. The emotion of gratitude is key because it signals to your body and the universe that the outcome is already real. As Jesus said in Mark 11:24, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." Notice the phrase, "believe that you have received it." This isn't about wishful thinking or blind faith. It's about aligning your thoughts, emotions, and energy with the reality you desire. When you focus for even 1 minute on this belief, visualizing it, feeling it, and knowing it, you create a coherent energy field that attracts the manifestation of that reality. This is not just spiritual wisdom, it's backed by science. Studies on brain activity and neuroplasticity show that the brain cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. By focusing on your desired outcome, you begin to rewire your brain, making that outcome feel familiar and attainable. In today's world, where distractions are endless and time seems scarce, dedicating even a single minute to focused intention can feel revolutionary. Consider how often you spend 60 seconds scrolling through social media or worrying about things beyond your control. What if you reclaimed just one of those minutes and used it to create your future? Focus is power because it directs your energy where it matters most. Energy flows where your attention goes, and with focused attention, you can bring even the most improbable dreams into reality. But this focus must be pure. It's not enough to think about what you want while doubting whether it's possible. Doubt sends mixed signals, canceling out the clarity of your intention. Instead, approach your minute of focus with a sense of certainty and faith, trusting that the process works because it's rooted in divine principles and scientific truth. This is why the practice of focusing your mind and heart for just 1 minute can be so transformative. You are not bound by your past, your circumstances, or the opinions of others. You have the power to create new possibilities, and it begins with focus. So the next time you feel overwhelmed or uncertain, remember that everything you need is already within you. Take just 1 minute and give your full attention to what you want to create. See it, feel it, and trust it, and watch as even the impossible begins to manifest in your life. Elevated emotional states are a cornerstone of manifesting your desires and unlocking the impossible. While many focus on thoughts and intentions alone, the true catalyst for transformation lies in the emotions that accompany those thoughts. When your emotions align with your intentions, you generate a powerful signal that not only impacts your internal state but resonates with the quantum field, the divine realm of infinite possibilities where all outcomes already exist. It is through these elevated emotions, gratitude, love, joy, and awe, that we bridge the gap between what we desire and its manifestation. Emotions are the language of the body, just as thoughts are the language of the mind. Together, they create a vibrational signature that communicates to the universe. When you combine a clear intention with an elevated emotional state, you essentially send a coherent signal to the quantum field, asking it to reflect back the reality you are creating. This concept is echoed in Romans 12:2, which says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Renewing your mind involves not just shifting your thoughts, but also transforming the emotional energy you carry within you. Many people struggle with manifestation because their emotions are misaligned with their desires. For example, someone may want financial freedom, but if their emotional state is dominated by fear, lack, or unworthiness, their signal to the quantum field is contradictory. The field does not respond to your desires alone, it responds to the energy you radiate. To manifest abundance, you must embody the feeling of abundance even before you see evidence of it in your external world. This is where elevated emotional states become so vital. Gratitude is one of the most powerful elevated emotions you can cultivate. When you feel grateful, you send a signal to your brain and body that the desired outcome has already occurred. Gratitude bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be because it allows you to feel the reality of your future in the present moment. Neuroscience shows that gratitude activates the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine and serotonin, chemicals associated with happiness and well-being. Spiritually, this aligns with Philippians 4:6-7, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Notice the emphasis on thanksgiving. Gratitude isn't just an afterthought, it's a precursor to receiving. When you pair gratitude with your intention, you create an energy of fulfillment that attracts your desires into reality. For instance, if you are praying for healing, instead of focusing on the sickness, shift your emotional state to one of gratitude for already being healthy. Feel the joy and relief of living in a body that is vibrant and strong. This elevated emotional state communicates to your body and the quantum field that healing is your new reality. Another elevated emotion that accelerates manifestation is love. Love is the highest vibration we can experience, and it has a unique ability to dissolve fear, doubt, and resistance. When you embody love, you align yourself with the divine nature of God, who is love itself, as 1 John 4:8 states. Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. Love connects you to your higher self and to the infinite intelligence of the universe. When you approach your desires from a place of love for yourself, love for others, and love for the journey, you open the door for miracles to occur. The process of cultivating elevated emotions requires intentionality and practice. Start by becoming aware of your current emotional state. Are you carrying emotions like fear, doubt, or frustration? These emotions, while natural, are rooted in survival and keep you tethered to the past. To shift into elevated emotions, use tools like meditation, visualization, and prayer. In meditation, focus on your desired outcome and generate the feeling you would have if that outcome were already real. Visualize yourself living in your ideal reality and allow the emotions of gratitude, love, and joy to rise within you. Prayer is another powerful way to elevate your emotional state. When you pray with faith and thanksgiving, you align your energy with the divine flow of creation. Speak your desires into existence as if they are already fulfilled, and let your heart swell with gratitude for God's goodness and provision. Remember that the Bible teaches us to walk by faith, not by sight, 2 Corinthians 5:7. Faith is the bridge between the unseen and the seen, and elevated emotions are the vehicle that carries you across that bridge. In every moment you have a choice. You can dwell in the emotions of your past, tied to what you see and experience in the physical world, or you can step into elevated emotions and align with the infinite possibilities of your future. The choice to embody gratitude, love, and joy is the choice to align yourself with the divine power of creation. These emotions are not just feelings, they are frequencies that shape your reality, activating both your physical body and the quantum field to bring your desires into existence. It's not the length of time you spend visualizing or meditating that determines whether your desires manifest, it's the quality of the energy you bring to those moments. Energy over time is a principle that reminds us of the importance of the vibrational intensity and clarity we hold in any given moment. The universe, or the quantum field, does not operate on the human concept of time. It responds to the energetic signal you are sending right now. This is why brief but deeply intentional moments of alignment can be more effective than hours of half-hearted effort. Your energy is a reflection of your thoughts, emotions, and focus at any given time. If your thoughts are scattered or distracted, your energy will reflect that. Many people spend hours worrying, doubting, or replaying past events, which drains their energy and keeps them locked in the same patterns. However, even a single moment of focused intention, where your energy is aligned with your desired outcome, can create a powerful ripple effect in the quantum field. The key is not how long you hold this focus, but how deeply and authentically you embody it. The Bible echoes this concept in Psalm 94, which says, "For 1,000 years in your sight are but as yesterday when it is past." Or as a watch in the night, this verse highlights that time as we perceive it is not a limitation for God or the divine workings of the universe. One deeply aligned moment can have eternal significance because it connects you directly to the infinite power of creation. When you bring elevated energy to even the smallest act of intention, you step outside the boundaries of time and into a state of limitless potential. Imagine a tuning fork. When you strike it with clarity and precision, its sound resonates clearly and powerfully. In the same way, when your energy is focused and aligned, it creates a strong vibration that carries far and wide. This vibration interacts with the quantum field, aligning circumstances, people, and events to bring your desires into reality. It's not about how many times you strike the fork or how long you sustain the sound, it's about the purity and strength of that initial strike. Similarly, your moments of focused energy can set powerful manifestations into motion. Consider the story of Jesus feeding the 5,000 with just 5 loaves and 2 fish, Matthew 14:13-21. In this moment, Jesus did not focus on the lack of resources or the impossibility of the situation. Instead, he lifted the loaves and fish, gave thanks, and acted with complete faith that the provision would multiply. The miracle was not about the quantity of food, but the quality of faith and energy that Jesus brought to the moment. This demonstrates the principle that when your energy is fully aligned with faith and gratitude, the impossible becomes possible, regardless of how much time or effort seems available. Another example is found in Hebrews 11:1, which states, "Now faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen." This verse underscores that faith is not a matter of time, but a matter of certainty and belief. When you act with conviction, even for a brief moment, you create an energetic imprint that signals to the universe that your desired reality already exists. This is why moments of prayer or meditation, when done with unwavering faith, can yield results far beyond what hours of doubt-filled action can achieve. The quality of energy you bring to your intentions is influenced by your emotional state. Emotions like gratitude, love, and joy amplify the signal you send to the universe, while emotions like fear, doubt, and frustration dilute it. This is why it's essential to enter your moments of visualization or prayer with a clear and elevated emotional state. Take a deep breath, center yourself, and let go of any resistance or negativity. Focus not on the absence of what you desire, but on the feeling of already having it. You don't need to spend hours meditating to create change in your life. A single minute of deeply focused, high-energy alignment can shift your entire reality. For instance, if you are seeking healing, take 1 minute to visualize yourself in perfect health. See yourself walking, running, or living your life without limitation. Feel the gratitude and joy of being fully healed. This energy, concentrated and elevated, carries far more weight than hours of worry or complaint about your condition. In your daily life, you can apply this principle by creating moments of intentional energy throughout your day. Whether it's a minute of gratitude in the morning, a quick visualization during a break, or a heartfelt prayer before bed, these moments build upon each other, strengthening the vibration you send to the quantum field. Over time, these brief yet powerful moments create a momentum that aligns your outer reality with your inner vision. The principle of energy over time teaches us that the universe responds to the quality of our energy, not the quantity of time we spend. This is a liberating truth, reminding us that we are not bound by time or effort, but empowered by the vibrational frequency we hold. As you cultivate this understanding, remember that each focused, heartfelt moment of alignment is a step closer to manifesting the impossible in your life. Aligning the mind and heart is one of the most powerful principles for manifesting your desires and stepping into the life you were created to live. When your thoughts and emotions are in harmony, you create a state of coherence that enables you to send a clear signal to the quantum field, the divine source of all possibilities. This alignment not only impacts your inner state, but also shapes your external reality, bringing you closer to your dreams and goals. The key is understanding that the mind and heart must work together, each playing a vital role in the process of creation. The mind generates thoughts, which are the blueprint for your desires. It's where you create the vision of what you want to manifest, whether it's health, abundance, or peace. But thoughts alone are not enough. If your emotions, the language of your heart, are not aligned with those thoughts, the signal you send to the universe becomes unclear. Your heart is the center of your being, and its emotional energy carries far more weight than intellectual ideas. Science shows that the electromagnetic field generated by the heart is significantly stronger than that of the brain. This is why aligning your heart's emotions with your mind's intentions creates a powerful state of coherence. The Bible emphasizes the importance of this harmony in Proverbs 4:23, which says, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." This verse underscores the central role of the heart in shaping our lives. The heart is not merely a physical organ, it is a spiritual center that influences our thoughts, actions, and outcomes. When your heart is filled with love, gratitude, and faith, it amplifies the creative power of your mind's intentions. Conversely, if your heart harbors fear, doubt, or resentment, it creates dissonance that blocks the manifestation process. Consider the process of prayer. Effective prayer is not just about reciting words or repeating requests. It's about feeling the reality of your prayer is already fulfilled. When you pray for something, imagine it vividly in your mind while allowing your heart to experience the emotions of having it. If you're praying for peace, feel the serenity and calm as though it's already present in your life. If you're asking for healing, feel the gratitude and joy of being whole. This combination of mental focus and heartfelt emotion creates a unified energy that reaches beyond the physical and connects with the divine. Hebrews 4:16 reminds us, "Let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need." Confidence in this context comes from the alignment of the mind and heart. When your mind is clear in its intention, and your heart is filled with trust and gratitude, you approach God and the universe with unwavering faith. This alignment demonstrates that you are not simply hoping for an outcome, but are certain of its fulfillment. Take time to identify and release any emotional blocks that may be interfering with your intentions. Practices like prayer, meditation, and journaling can help you uncover and transform limiting beliefs or negative emotions. Gratitude is a powerful tool for aligning the mind and heart. When you focus on what you are grateful for, your heart naturally generates positive emotions that elevate your vibration. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is already abundant, creating a sense of fulfillment in the present moment. This feeling of abundance aligns with the vision your mind holds, creating a coherent signal that attracts more of what you desire. Another important aspect of alignment is consistency. It's not enough to align your mind and heart once and then return to old patterns of doubt and fear. Consistency in your thoughts and emotions reinforces the signal you send to the universe, making it stronger and more effective. Create daily habits that support this alignment, such as visualizing your goals, practicing gratitude, and speaking affirmations. These practices help you maintain a state of coherence even when challenges arise. Faith plays a crucial role in aligning the mind and heart. Faith is the bridge between your thoughts and emotions, connecting what you believe in your mind with what you feel in your heart. Jesus said in Mark 9:23, "Everything is possible for one who believes." Belief is not just a mental concept, it is a state of being where your mind and heart are fully united in trust and expectation. When you truly believe in the reality of your desires, you release the resistance that hinders manifestation. The principle of taking inspired action is a crucial element in turning your desires into reality. While thoughts, emotions, and intentions create the energetic foundation for manifestation, action is the bridge between the spiritual and physical worlds. Inspired action is different from effort rooted in fear or obligation. It arises naturally from alignment with your vision and the divine flow of life. This type of action is guided, purposeful, and often feels effortless because it comes from a place of faith and confidence. Taking inspired action means listening to the intuitive nudges and divine prompts that guide you toward your goals. These nudges often come as quiet thoughts, feelings, or opportunities that seem to align perfectly with your vision. It's important to recognize and act on them, even if they seem small or unrelated at first. The Bible speaks to this in James 2:17 in the same way. Faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. Faith is essential for manifestation, but it must be paired with actions that reflect your belief in the reality of your desires. Inspired action is rooted in trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the divine timing of the universe, and trust in God's plan. When you align your thoughts and emotions with your intentions, you begin to notice doors opening and pathways appearing. This is not coincidence, it is the result of the energetic signals you are sending out into the quantum field. These signals attract opportunities, people, and circumstances that support the fulfillment of your desires. However, it is up to you to recognize and step through these doors when they open. Consider the story of Noah in Genesis 6. God instructed Noah to build an ark, giving him precise details and a divine purpose. Noah could have doubted or delayed, waiting for clearer evidence or more favorable circumstances. Instead, he took inspired action, trusting in God's guidance even when others doubted him. His willingness to act on divine instruction led to the preservation of his family and countless living creatures. This story illustrates that inspired action often requires faith and courage, especially when the path ahead is uncertain. Taking inspired action also requires a mindset of readiness and responsiveness. When you have a clear vision of what you want and an emotional state aligned with that vision, you naturally become more attuned to the opportunities around you. You begin to see signs and synchronicities that others might overlook. These moments are not random, they are confirmations from the universe, signaling that you are on the right path. Acting on these signs creates momentum, bringing you closer to your goals. It's important to differentiate inspired action from forced action. Forced action stems from fear, impatience, or the belief that you must make things happen through sheer willpower. This approach often leads to frustration and burnout because it disconnects you from the flow of divine energy. Inspired action, on the other hand, feels aligned and purposeful. It carries a sense of ease, even when it challenges you to step outside your comfort zone. This type of action reflects your faith in the process and your willingness to co-create with the universe. The Bible reinforces this idea in Proverbs 16:9, "In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." This verse reminds us that while we may have goals and desires, it is God who provides the guidance and opportunities for us to take the necessary steps. Inspired action is about being attentive to these divine cues and moving forward in faith, trusting that each step is part of a greater plan. One way to cultivate inspired action is through prayer and meditation. These practices help you quiet the noise of fear and doubt, making it easier to discern the still, small voice of intuition. When you pray, ask for guidance and clarity about the actions you should take. Trust that the answers will come, even if they don't arrive immediately or in the form you expect. Meditation allows you to connect with your higher self in the divine flow, opening your mind and heart to new possibilities. Gratitude also plays a key role in inspired action. When you approach life with gratitude, you shift your energy to a higher vibration, making it easier to recognize and act on divine opportunities. Gratitude fosters a mindset of abundance, which naturally leads to actions that align with your desires. For example, if you're seeking financial prosperity, acting with gratitude for the resources you already have sends a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive more. Inspired action is not always grand or dramatic. Sometimes it's as simple as making a phone call, writing down a plan, or saying yes to an unexpected invitation. These small steps, taken consistently and with faith, create a ripple effect that leads to greater outcomes. Each action reinforces your belief in the reality of your vision, strengthening the energetic connection between you and your desired future. When you take inspired action, you demonstrate your willingness to participate in the process of creation. You show that you trust not only in the divine, but also in your own ability to manifest your desires. This partnership between you and the universe is a sacred dance, where each step you take is met with divine support and guidance. By acting on your faith and intuition, you move closer to the life you are meant to live, manifesting the impossible through the power of aligned action. Surrender to the divine flow is the final, yet most profound step in manifesting your desires and unlocking the impossible. While setting intentions, aligning thoughts and emotions, and taking inspired action are essential parts of the process, it is surrender that truly allows miracles to unfold. Surrender does not mean giving up on your dreams or desires, rather, it means releasing control, letting go of resistance, and trusting that the divine plan will deliver the best possible outcome in perfect timing. Surrender begins with faith in God, in the infinite intelligence of the universe, and in the process of creation. It requires a deep understanding that you are not working alone, but co-creating with a higher power that sees the full picture and knows what is best for you. This principle is beautifully captured in Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Trusting in the Lord means releasing your need to control every detail and allowing divine wisdom to guide your steps. Many people struggle with surrender because they equate it with passivity or inaction. In reality, surrender is an active process of releasing doubt, fear, and attachment to specific outcomes. It's about doing everything within your power, setting intentions, taking inspired action, maintaining alignment, and then letting go of the need to force results. This shift in mindset allows you to move from a place of striving to a place of receiving, creating space for divine miracles to occur. Surrendering to the divine flow also means trusting in the timing of your manifestations. Human nature often leads us to want immediate results, but the divine operates on a timeline far greater than our own understanding. When you surrender, you acknowledge that delays and obstacles are not denials, but part of the process. Each moment of waiting is an opportunity for growth, preparation, and refinement. Ecclesiastes 3:11 reminds us of this truth: He has made everything beautiful in its time. Trusting in this timing allows you to release frustration and remain in a state of faith and gratitude. Letting go of resistance is a vital aspect of surrender. Resistance often takes the form of fear, doubt, or the need to control every detail. These emotions create energetic blocks that hinder the flow of divine energy into your life. When you resist, you signal to the universe that you do not fully trust the process, which can delay or distort your manifestations. Releasing resistance means embracing a mindset of openness and acceptance, trusting that the universe is always working in your favor. Gratitude is a powerful tool for practicing surrender. When you express gratitude for what you have and for what is yet to come, you shift your focus from lack to abundance. This shift not only raises your vibration, but also reinforces your trust in the divine flow. Gratitude aligns you with the energy of receiving, making it easier to let go of attachment and allow blessings to unfold naturally. For example, if you're praying for a new opportunity, express thanks as if it has already arrived. This act of faith creates a powerful connection to the reality you desire. Meditation and prayer are also essential practices for cultivating surrender. Meditation helps you quiet the mind, release attachment, and tune into the divine flow. Through meditation, you can observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment, allowing you to let go of any resistance or attachment. Prayer, on the other hand, strengthens your relationship with God and reinforces your trust in His plan. When you pray, release your desires to God with faith and thanksgiving, knowing that He hears and answers in the perfect way. Surrender requires humility, a recognition that your perspective is limited, and that the divine plan often exceeds anything you could imagine. This humility allows you to release the need to control and instead embrace the mystery and beauty of life. For instance, you may have a specific vision for how a goal should manifest, but surrendering means being open to the possibility that the outcome could be even greater than you envisioned. This openness creates space for miracles, allowing God to work in ways that surpass your understanding.